I'll usually try and wrap it up by doing something like, it's been really nice talking to you, and over there, you might want to pick up some more leaflets and whatever, and if you got a badge, just over there, and just kind of redirect them to, picking up information and asking if they have any questions. That sometimes comes up, particularly if they've revealed something in their own lives, or a friend, relative, whatever. If there's something specific we can help them with.
I think my advice kind of now would be just to say, look, I'm really, kind of try to stop them at, as politely as possible, just kind of say, look, I'm really, really sorry. I'd love to talk more with you, but part of our aims today were to speak to as many people as possible and talk to them about time to change and what we're doing. So, I would love to, to spend longer talking to you, but here's the website address. It's got loads of great information on there. Please go check it out. Hopefully it's answered a lot of your questions. It's been really great to talk to you. I hope have a good day.
I always try to mention the impact the conversation has had on me at the end of the conversation, because, okay, fair enough, as a volunteer, that person is privileged to be hearing your story and spending time with you, but at the end of the day, they didn't have to stay there and listen to you and have a conversation with you. So I always say to them, I've really enjoyed this, and you've made me think, or I hope you've enjoyed what I've had to say and it's taught you something. Just try and personalise it to each person so that they don't feel you're just spinning them a line trying to get rid of them.
In the village environment, you've got the support there, you've got the coordinators, you've got other volunteers, and you have the surgery. And if it does seem a bit overwhelming, ask for the help. Someone will come, and it can be dealt with quite easily.
So if it's a real struggle to kind of finish conversations, sort of maybe come out with some phrases such as, well, when you're sort of walking around after our conversation, you might want to go and look at that. So kind of plant the seed in their mind about, okay, the conversation's ending and I'm going to leave now. So get them thinking about the next stage of what they might do. So do you think you'll go away and go home tonight and talk about it with your family? Or again, just get them to think about what they're going to do after the conversation is finished.
If you can, you try and make your excuses and say, oh, sorry, I need to go to talk to somebody else, or I'm needed over there, and you kind of point in the direction of other volunteers. Or there's always a coordinator around who you can make eye contact with, who you can kind of gesture to, or even they're quite good at spotting when you're feeling uncomfortable, and they will come over and check that you're okay. Quite often at the beginning of an event, they will set with you a buzzword. So, for example, they say, oh, there's a phone call for you, which is code for, I'm trying to get you out of this conversation, I can see you're feeling a bit uncomfortable. And then you get the chance to either say, okay, thank you, I'll take that, or tell them I'll call them back, So it's so that the people who you're talking to don't know you're feeling uncomfortable, or that you're not happy talking to them anymore, but it's a very gentle way to get out of the conversation.
What tends to work for me is try not to be rude, but be firm, but also be flattering. I tend to say to people, thank you so much for your time. I've really, really enjoyed our conversation, but I really, really do have to talk to other people. I just hope they're as nice as you. There are many different ways to do that. If all else fails, what works every single time is ask them to excuse you because you need the ladies' room. They can't exactly say no. So, yeah. You use the bathroom break excuse. It always works for me.
Think about how might you end a conversation? How would you let a member of staff know that you need them to step in?